Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Ladybug, and what we're going to be working on is the cat in the bushes. Here, let me raise y'all up a little bit and get you up here where you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, anyway, this is the cat, and I'm close to being almost done with her. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to sit here and stitch for a little while and try to work on this. So I am stitching in hand, and as you know, it's a little hard to keep it in the frame. So I'll give it a good go and see if we can do this properly. Anyhow, I hope everyone is having a great day. It's kind of, it's not cold, but it's cool. Let's put it that way. And it's damp on top of that because we're having a lot of rain and stuff. And so let me move you in just a bit. See if that helps any. All right, there we go. Anyhow, but it's been raining on and off, and so it's a little bit on the damp side. And so I'm sitting here with a lightweight blanket over my lap because my legs and feet get cold for some reason. Anyhow, and I got the music playing. So, and I'm trying to get this. Here, I got to get my light in here a little bit closer. There we go. Whenever I get around these numbers right here, it gets hard to see where to put the needle. And so it's a little tricky. But yeah, I would like to try to finish this if I can, because I got this little bit of patch of number 6 that I've got. That's this lighter green here, and here I got it just a little bit here and here, and that's done. And then the rest of all of this is 310 black. So we should be able to. I'm hoping we can get this done, you know, in a day or so. I don't know if I can get it all done in one go or not, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it a shot. Yeah. Yeah, it's overcast and it's raining, and Frankie is kind of in a mood because she can't go outside. So she's not a happy camper right now. So anyhow, and so she's kind of been, meowing at me and whatnot. She's just not happy, and I've taken her out and showed her how damp it is out there, but it's just, I guess she's just not convinced, I guess. I don't know. And so anyway, so what I want to do is I would like to get this finished and behind me so I can concentrate on the diamond paintings that I've been working on. I've been working on the fancy cat, and I'm not done, but it's getting there slowly, but it is getting there. And so anyway, come on. Sometimes it wants to go through, and sometimes it don't. Anyhow, and so once I get this done, I'll have to find some kind of a board or something to mount this on and lace it on, you know. But we'll get there. Just takes time. Yeah. I keep moving away from you, and I'm sorry. Like I said, doing this in hand is not easy for me, and keeping everybody in frame. Yeah. But yeah, I've been working on various different diamond paintings and trying to get some of them done. And I'm almost done with the fancy cat. Almost, not quite, but close. And then what else have I got? I don't remember, to be honest with you. I ordered a couple of diamond paintings um, from AliExpress. And when they come in, I'll show you. The one that I ordered was Last Supper, and it's a full coverage. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think I ordered it in a square diamond, and it's 40 by 60 in length. And then I found another one that I liked. It was really pretty. So I went ahead and got that one too while I was at it. Then I ordered some storage bags for my drills. Some stickers that already have the DMC numbers already on it. All right, I ordered those. And I think that's it. That's all I ordered, I think. It's not a big, um, it's not going to be a big haul. But the, that one painting, it's 40 by 60. So it's going to be it's big, and it's going to be a challenge. And because it is a square diamond, but the price for the size of the diamond painting, excuse me, I've got the hiccups all of a sudden. For the 40 by 60, I believe. It could be 30 by 60, I don't remember. But I thought it was 40 by 60. Anyhow, for the size of the painting, okay, and it being a square drills, and as we all know, the squares are a little more expensive than the rounds. That one was $11.60-something. But I do get free shipping because it's over $10. And what else? And then the other one that I bought, it's beautiful. It's a picture of Jesus, and he's like in heaven, but he's got a frame around it, and it's really pretty. And down below it has like a banner, and it says Jesus Christ. And so anyway, and that one I think I got for $8. I think I picked that one up for $8. And I believe that one is a 55 by 50 maybe. And I think that one's also was a um, I think that one also was a square, I think. And I can't remember. But but I bought it from AliExpress. I wanted to check out their prices for one and to see how long it's going to take them to ship it and how badly the tariffs are going to be. And I figured I'd try AliExpress because somebody was saying, can't remember who it was, but somebody was saying that their shipments um, from Temu have been stopped, or they're just not shipping them or whatever. I'm not sure. They said something about that they're not getting their shit. They're not shipping their stuff that they order. They're not shipping it out. So I don't know if that's just a fluke or if that's part of the Chinese tariff problem or what. I'm not really sure. But one of the people that I follow, they were said something about that the Temu shipments aren't being shipped. So I don't know what the deal is. And I was a little hesitant about trying to buy anything from Temu again. So I said, no, I'm not going to do it. I think I'll wait. And, but I did happen to see it was an advertisement from AliExpress. And, oh, come on. And sometimes the needle gets kind of stuck. Anyhow, and I went over there to look at it, and it was such a nice diamond painting that I went ahead and decided to go ahead and order it. And the price wasn't too bad. So, we'll see. But all said and done, because of the tariffs, the prices will definitely go up. There's no way around that. So, yeah. I'm off screen again, aren't I? Sorry about that. And so anyway, that's what I did late last night. I ordered that diamond painting of the Last Supper. Now I checked on it this morning, just to make sure everything was all okay. And the Last Supper's they already shipped it. That's how quick they did it. I said, wow, that was quick. Now they haven't shipped the other one yet, or the other items, but that's okay. We can wait on those. So, but I know it'll take me a long time to finish doing the Last Supper, but I wanted it, and it was beautiful. It's your traditional Last Supper, the table and the people dressed and lots of reds and stuff in it. So it's your traditional Last Supper, and so. But as you can see, I am making some progress on this particular stitch. Before you know it, it'll be done. Because I don't have that much to do. I've got this patch here. Whoop, and then I got this patch over here that needs to be done right here. and then a little patch right over here, and then all of those light green ones will be done. So I worked on the number 2, which is a different green. I worked on that one, and I got that one finished last night. And then so I started working on this number 6, and hopefully we can get it. Oops, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bump you. I'm trying to stitch and whatnot. And I keep running into the camera, which is not a good thing.
With Framer, the things you design become real.
Sorry about that. I hate commercials. I do. Yeah. Yeah, I just threw it on mute until the commercial's over. And, but anyway, my grandson, he ordered his headlights for his new Mustang. They came in yesterday, which is a good thing. All right. And then he's got some other parts that are due in, so mostly it's just minor stuff. He orders himself a new set of wheels for it because he wanted to improve the look of the car, so he put in some real nice wheels, and he ordered some new tires for it. It was mostly just cosmetic type stuff. Now the headlights he needed is because the headlights were really dull from what he said, and so what he did is he ordered new headlights, the LED lights, and then he's going to have the lenses on the car. He's going to have those cleaned real good. There's a way to clean the lenses to where it basically restores them to almost new again. And then so anyway, and he's got some shindig to barbecue to go to, and so he's probably going. He says if it's going to rain, or whatever, depending on the weather. He said he's going to drive the Mustang. I said, oh, okay. And so that's good. My daughter is still enjoying her new car that my grandson got for her. And she really likes it. So that's a good thing. We were going to go to Hobby Lobby this weekend, but I opted to not go. I don't need to go spending any money anyway. And I got plenty of diamond paintings in my stash, and then also diamond paintings that Miss Southern Belle sent to me. So I got plenty to keep me busy. So I don't think I need to go out and buy any more. Anyhow, so yeah. But anyhow, I'm concentrating on what I'm doing. So yeah, I was watching Linda and Bella this morning. She was going through some smaller paintings and stuff that she had apparently put them away and she forgot she had them. And so she was going through those. And I said, okay, well. And they were cute. She had quite a few of them that were cute. She had some that had Pooh Bear and Tigger and Eeyore and that kind of stuff, and Piglet on them. And they were cute. They're cute. Yeah, I've got a center one that's got the Pooh Bear that's waiting for me to work on. I just haven't got around to it yet. And so I just got so many other irons in the fire, you know. And I'm gonna weave this across. See, what I do is when I don't want to cut it, so what I do is I weave it underneath the threads. Can you see what I'm doing? Probably not. But I'm weaving it under the threads to get it over and across to where I want it to go. Because I'm aiming for this area right in here. And so, Frankie, leave it alone. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Leave my coffee cup alone. And Frankie has decided to join us. Yeah. Did you decide to come over and visit? Yeah. She's sitting right here. See if I can tilt you. Probably not. Oop. I can't get to her. She's right there, but there you can see her feet. But that's all you can see. But anyway, so what we're doing is we're just working on this, and Frankie has decided to hang out with me for a little while. Yeah, she's been in a cuddly mood today, and so I've been cuddling with her a little bit and talking to her and scruffling her, you know, that kind of stuff. And so anyway, come on now, get through there. There we go. And so anyway, so that's what we've been doing today. I am trying to keep you in frame, and it's hard to do. Yeah. But I was going to try to let them out for a little while earlier, but they went, Frankie went out on her leash for a minute, and she heard a bunch of dogs barking down the road. And so she said, nope, I'm ready to come back in now. I said, okay. Yeah, they had the animal control down there. There's a people that live in the trailer about 3 trailers down or whatever from us. And they never keep their dogs up. Dogs are running the neighborhood. And they, on top of that, you know, when they do finally chain them up, they have no shelter, you know, no doghouse or anything like that. And then during the night when they're, you know, they're in the bed or whatever, they leave their dogs out running the roads. And there's been apparently been a lot of people complaining about it because they've been getting into people's trash and they're showing aggression towards everybody. And so finally the animal control came out, and I don't know if they gave them a warning or if they took the dogs or what, but my grandson was out letting his dog out to go to the bathroom, and they saw him and come over and was talking to him, and my grandson told him what was going on with the dogs, and they told him that, if you're out and you see them, running or whatever, take video of it, and then and send them the video. And he said, "Oh, okay." So if he sees them out running around and running the neighborhood like they've been doing, then um, then he's been told to take a video of them, and that way, probably more than likely, they'll probably remove the dogs from them and find them good homes. Luckily, the shelter that we have is one of those no-kill shelters where they don't euthanize them, that's a good thing, right? And the only time they end up having to euthanize an animal is if it's highly aggressive or, it's sick or whatever. But anyhow, so I don't know. I think they probably gave them a warning, because these dogs have been running the neighborhood. They've been attacking people, attacking the other dogs in the neighborhood. You can't even let your animal out to go to the bathroom because of them. They're very aggressive. So, hopefully they'll do something about it. I don't know. My thing is, if you're going to be an animal owner, okay, the first thing you need to do is you need to take responsibility for your animals. And unfortunately, these people don't seem to understand that. They let the animals run and do whatever, and obviously a lot of people have been complaining about it. So, oh well. I'm going to have to tie this particular thread off because I've run out of thread here. Let's see if I can find my pair of scissors. Come on. I'm having to reach around Frankie. So, anyhow, there we go. We're getting there slowly, but we are getting there. Get my little string off of here. Frankie, get off the computer. Get your butt off the computer. You can hiss all you want to. Go on. Can you hear her hissing at Mama? She's actually hissing at me. She's going, leave me alone. I want to do what I want to do. Yeah. Luckily, with her, it's all show. She can hiss and growl and do whatever, and it's all show with her. And you try to push her to the side to get to wherever it is you're going or trying to get something, and she growls and hisses at you. you know. She tried to convince you how bad she is, but too many of us have got it figured out. Well, okay, let's start again. Yeah, I left a half stitch sitting there. That's all right. It's okay. We'll get it done. Frankie, every time I turn around, you're knocking stuff off the table. Yeah, that's right. Can you see your foot right there? Yeah. Yeah, what it is she wants to hang out with me today for some reason. Now, the last 3 or 4 days, she hadn't wanted nothing to do with me. She'd been hanging out in the hanging out in the that doesn't look right for some reason. It's not. All right, let's back her up. The good thing about this is you can back up. All right, there we go. I put it in the wrong side of the square. That's what it is. And anyhow, so but for some oddball reason, she's been wanting to hang out with me for the last few hours. Yeah, she's even been wanting to climb up in my arms and have me hold her, and that she never does. Or let's put it this way, she doesn't do it very often. Let's put it that way. And hey, do you mind? That's my finger you're digging that claw into. And so anyway, she's just being a nuisance this morning. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to starting that fox that I bought the other day that came in from Temu. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to starting that one. And but we'll see. We'll see. Because I alternate between stitching and diamond painting. I always have. I get, I want a little bit of a change. And so what I do is I'll stitch for a little while, and then I'll go back to doing my diamond painting. you know, and get that out of the way. And so, like I said, I alternate between the two. Yeah. But yeah, I worked on the cat, the fancy cat, last night. And then I got kind of bored with working on that because it does have a lot of confetti. So I started working on the horse for the next month's um, event. I think it's Kentucky Derby or something. I think that's what it is. And so anyway, so I started that. I didn't get very far. I only got one small panel, but that's all right. And I'll show that to you before I end this video. I'm going to have to clip this little tail here. It's a nuisance. There we go. I have to keep it from being sewed down. Anyhow, so we're getting there little by little. Yeah. Yeah, when I stitch, my arm, my elbow, and my hand gets sore and tired. You know, unfortunately, as you get older, your arthritis starts kicking in. So, and I got my groceries I've got on my list and ready to send the order in later tonight, and we'll pick our groceries up tomorrow on Saturday. Yeah. We talked about going to the Hobby Lobby, but one, my daughter's like me, she's kind of limited in funds right now. And then on top of that, I don't need to be buying any more diamond paintings. So I'll just, catch up with it maybe later some other time. And leave it at that. Yeah, I got plenty to keep me busy, that's for sure. One of these days I'm going to sit down and we're going to go through my stash. All right. And you'll see how huge my stash is, because it is a monster. So, anyway, one of these days. Yep, she's finally laid down. Yep, she's laying there right next to the front of the computer. And she decided she's going to take a nap now. Yeah, it's about right. What is it, about 3:30, something like that? So it's her time for a nap. But I'm not going to stay on here too long. But if I keep pushing and whatnot, I might actually have this thing finished sometime today, maybe. Well, finish stitching anyway. Because then I have to wash it. I have to rinse it and wash it real good. And get all the ink and the dye out of it. Yeah. But as you can see, I'm covering quite a bit of ground, on this green part. So, when it makes that funny noise, it's actually probably one of my hairs that's gotten into the thread and whatnot. So I'm sure that if somebody ever did a DNA test on this thing, they'd find a lot of my DNA in these stitching projects, between skin cells and hair and being poked and bleeding and a little tiny bit of blood. I would not be surprised. Let's put it that way. I'm just about done with this one little sector. Just about. Yeah, most of the time when I try to stitch, I get very quiet. I usually have music or something playing, and I'll just sit here and stitch. And it's when the girls will come and hang around with me, because they can't really hang with me too much when I'm diamond painting. Yep. I am going to go way over here. Come on. There we go. And then we're on our last sector of green. As you can see, this part right here is all I've got left. So we'll finish that, and then we'll bring this video to a close. But I enjoy stitching. I like diamond painting too, but stitching to me is extremely relaxing. And when you combine that with some nice ambient type music and whatnot, I mean, I've been known to sit there and be stitching and fall asleep while I'm stitching. I'm not kidding. I did that one time. I fell asleep, and as I was stitching, and I woke up, I was still sitting in my chair, and I still had the needle in my hand, and my project was sitting there on my lap. So to say, it does. It's very relaxing, And I was watching Stitching with Laura this morning, and she ordered and got herself a stitching project. I can't remember who she got it from, but she ended up ordering this one kit, okay? It had something like, I think she said it had 85 colors in it, and it was, she told me what the length of it was, but in centimeters, and I can't remember exactly the size. But the one thing that did stick out is she said that's the equivalent of, and as she said, 17 feet long. Yeah, 17 foot long. I thought, oh my God, there is no way I could work on something that huge. I mean, I couldn't do it. I've got one that I occasionally pull out and work on, and that's my European town. And my goodness, European town is big too. It's a little over 6 foot tall. Right? It is taller than I am. Okay, because I'm only 5'2", and this thing is like 8 or 9 inches taller than me. And that's European town, and that is, that's snack size compared to what she just ordered at 17 feet long. Whoa, that's a huge project. When I first got European town and I first opened it and then realized how big it was, because I guess I didn't really calculate as to how big it was. I used to laugh, and it's probably true, but um, I used to say that, I'll only be 99 and a half years old when it gets completed. And because I mean that one's big, but she was that one that she ordered and she did it on a video. Oh my goodness. I don't know how she's ever going to be able to work on it because that thing is huge. It's more than huge. It's humongous. It's so big. And I said, "No, I think I'll pass on that one. I got plenty of big ones. I don't need another one." No. And it's a beautiful painting, but golly, it is it's just unreal at the length of it. It's kind of like a Chinese village, and it's really pretty. But my goodness, it's big. I couldn't do it. Nope. I am not that ambitious. Well, there we go. All the green is done. So I have number 12, I think. No, number 11 right in here. Nope, number 5. Sorry about that. 2 little spots here for number 5. And then the rest of it is 310. And then we're done. Cool, huh? All right, let me tie this off. And then if I can, I will show you how far I've gotten done. You'll have to excuse me. I got to back up so I can get my scissors that my cat is knocked down. Sorry about that. And whew. Anyhow, there we go. Mhm. Yeah, unfortunately, the girls have a tendency of knocking stuff over and knocking things down. So, let me get this little tail out of here. There we go. All right, see how far we've gotten? Let me back this up a little bit. There, so this is all we've got left. I got this sector here, the white, and then I've got this one little spot, 2 little spots right here that are number 5. Right there. There, and that's that kind of a peachy color. And the rest of it's 310. So we are done on that for right now. And if you'll hang on, I will move my little table around if I can. Yeah. Hang on. I have to kind of swing it around in order to get to it. Get my headset out of the way. This out of the way. Okay. Yep. Okay. This is the cat that I've been working on. And as you can see, here, let me turn this on so you can see it. As you can see, I've got a lot of it done. I got a little bit right here to do, and then I'm working on this part too. And then I've only got these 2 sections here to finish. So, can you see that? Yeah. But anyway, so This baby is almost done. And then I worked on this one. Let me get it out of the way. Get this out of the way. And then I worked on this one, which you really can't see very well. But I worked on this sector. Come on. Right here. All right. Now this is double-sided adhesive. So that's why I covered it with these sheets. And because this thing is, I just want to protect it. But anyway, this is the next section I'll be working on, is right in here. And so anyway, let me put this back on here. I cut the sheets in half so that way I can control the smaller sectors. And what this one looks like, let me turn that off. There. I don't know if you can see that or not. But anyway, that is, no. All right, let me move that out of the way. Okay, that is the thumbnail. And I'm not having much luck here with the light. But anyway, there's the thumbnail. And let me get a little closer. Okay. There we go. That's the painting. It's a beautiful, beautiful horse. It's almost like a gold palomino looking horse. And so anyway, that's what the painting is for KY Phillies Kentucky Derby thing that's coming up the 1st of May. And I know I started a little early, but I said, man, why not? And so anyway, that's what I've been doing, which is not a whole lot, just a little bit here, a little bit there. And then I don't know, we'll be once I get into this one and I finish the cat, I may even I might even work on the panda bear that I have. I got this panda bear. It's Art Dot from Amazon, I believe, and that I started several months back, and I haven't finished it. And I need to work on that too. So, like I said, I've got a lot of stuff in the works, and so that's my video for today. That's all I've got for you. And y'all take care. God bless you. God keep you. God take care of your families. And keep me in your prayers if you would. I can always use a few extras. And we will see you again probably tomorrow. And we'll do some diamond painting. Alrighty. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.